Hello, hello, hello! What's happening, everybody? MCOC Droid does back again for another video on Marvel Contest of Champions. So I have been waiting to do this sort of part 2 roster overview, but specifically focused on ranking up. I'm not going to be doing any rank ups in this video, so if that's what you're here for, I apologize. But I was waiting to do this video after a number of things. First was officially doing the 1.5 million hero rating account overview that went up on the channel a couple of days ago. It's popping up in the corner right now. Be sure to check it out if you have not already. I go through everything basically from 1 stars all the way to 6 stars. Didn't go as much into things like max sigs and what have you. I did that the last year when I hit 1 million. This was more just looking at the actual champs that I have and their rankings. So I was waiting to do that. I was waiting to finish up the side quest, the Mole Man side quest from last month, which just ended earlier today when I'm recording this. It's Wednesday. There you go. I mean, the new event quest got started today. So I was waiting for that to finish up. Like I said, I was waiting to do the account overview for 1.5 million, and then I was just kind of waiting to look at my resources and look at my gems and kind of put it all together and see where I'm at. I went over it a bit in that 1.5 million account overview video, but I'm going to go over it a bunch more here, talk about what catalysts I've got right now, look at my Rankup Gems, and then we're going to go into the roster itself. Now, instead of doing it, like talking about 5 stars, 6 stars individually, I'm actually going to do it by class. So if you're interested in a specific class to see what I have right now and who I'm thinking about taking up, look down below. I should have some timestamps in the comments. But otherwise, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the video, basically, because it will be a little bit of a longer one. So I want to start off by looking at catalysts themselves. I do have the sigil right now, so that helps in terms of storage. As you can see, like the tier 4 basics, I've got 19 out of the possible 19, so the usual amount there. So that is nice at the very least. I do kind of wish that the overall item caps were raised for those of us who are level 60, or maybe start introducing some new levels, 65, 70, whatever, just to kind of raise the item caps. But since I have the sigil at the very least, I've got it there. So let's talk about the big catalyst first of all. I'm going to avoid tier 4s. Just because I have what I need. It doesn't look like it here. I mean, as you can see, tech, I've only got 4. Still rebuilding cosmic, and I'll explain that in a second. But I've only got 1 of those, and everything else is in good shape. But in addition to, obviously, the catalyst trade-in thing, which is really not the best, let's get real. The 3 for 1, over here. You don't get to pick the class. You're giving up 3. It's not really worth it unless you have so many catalysts to burn. You're really looking for 1 class to build up on, and you have no other champs to rank up. It ain't worth it. But, I mean, there you go right there. I've got 114 Tier 4 CC crystals. I had done a semi-big opening a little while back, but I've already been rebuilding. I've got over 1,500 Tier 4 CC frag crystals. So if I ever need any specific Tier 4 CC, I'm good. I've been hoarding a lot of that stuff for a long time. I'll probably have to open a bunch when everything is said and done here. But, come on, there we go. But for now, I'm in very good shape. So not going to look at the Tier 4 CCs individually. Just know that I've got what I need. So I'm maxed out on Tier 4 Basic. I'm maxed out on Tier 5 Basic with the increased inventory caps there. And I'm also maxed out on Tier 1 and Tier 2 Alphas at 15 each. In the overflow, I had counted this up separately, so I'm actually, you're not going to see it on screen, but I'm going to quickly pull it up here on my computer while I'm scrolling for you. As I'm getting all the way to the bottom, as you can see, there we go, right there. So I did the quick math. Here in the overflow, at least as of right now, I've got 5 extra Tier 4B, 2 extra Tier 5B, 3 extra Tier 1A, and 10 extra Tier 2A. Thank you very much, Act 6. And then, again, that Mole Man side quest was a bunch. I 100% it with, like, less than 20 minutes to spare. So, yay me. But, actually, no, I'm sorry. manipulating something on the laptop there. So I've got a fair amount of resources, and then let's talk about Rankup Gems. I'm going to look over them generally for now, since I don't want to do a bunch of back and forth per class. I just wanted to do a quick, overview, like I said, while we're here. In terms of 6-star, I just have the one generic rank 1 to rank 2 gem that I got, again, from Act 6. And then, again, these aren't organized, but they're at least kind of organized by class, as you can see right there, but they're kind of all over the place. So, again, I'm going to pull up my little list that I have right here next to me so that I can manipulate this a little bit better. So I do have a generic, well, not generic, but I have a overall cosmic rank 2 to 3, which, you know, I'll explain it. Actually, I can explain it right here, because this tech is a rank 3 to 4, but it is one of the 2015 variant gems. That would be variant 1, since, or I don't remember variant 2. I think variant 2 is when they introduced 2015, 2016. So variant 1 was the only one that it was only 2015. I do have a few of those scattered. So moving right along, right here, I've got 2 more of the 2016 rank up gems for Mystic, so that gives me a little bit of wiggle room, along with 2 regular 3 to 4 Mystic gems. Mutant, I've got a 2016 rank 3 to 4. In terms of regular Mutant, I've got a 3 to 4 and a 3 to 5. I've got a regular 4 to 5 for skill. Down here for science, I've got a regular 2 to 3. I've got 2 3 to 4s, and then a regular 2 to 3 for Mystic that, again, for whatever reason, is down here by its lonesome. So I have a lot of rank up gems, is the point. I definitely have some moves that I can make. I am 100% of all the I'm in the middle of an event quest, but I'm 100% of all the variants except for variant 1. I've only done the first run and then 100% chapter 1. So I still need to get back in there one of these days and do chapters 2 and 3. Maybe. I would like to. It's just so annoying compared to the other variants. So again, I'm going to do this by class, I think. And another general note, I'm not going to talk about 1, 2, or 3 stars here. Really not going to talk about 4 stars either, except for the overall general note that I said the other day when I did my 1.5 million hero rating. I just like to rank up, I think, 3 more 4 stars to rank 5, just so I can have another full arena team. I might do more than that. I'm at an even 30 right now, so that is 10 full teams, which is nice. But, for the 4-star basic arena, I do like to try and get most of those milestones. So at least 1 more team of 3 would obviously speed that up. Seeing as how I do, based on how I do, we'll say it that way, with ranking up 5 stars and stuff like that over the next few weeks, I may do more than 3 4 stars. But for now, I at least want to do at least 3 4 stars, get another arena team. That'll certainly help. So really today, we're only going to talk about 5 and 6 stars. So let's just kind of go left to right here with the classes and start with science. And again, timestamps should be down below. I will actually do 5 and 6 stars separately when I'm doing each class. My science roster is fairly decent for 5 stars here. There are a few that I'm missing, and again, a nice feature is that you do see what individual champs you're missing for specific star rarities now, which is nice. That was a relatively recent update in the last month or 2, but I do like that. So, I'm missing a couple of the heavy hitters right there, Mr. Fantastic and Thing. I keep getting trolled on for both 5 and 6 star. I would love a 5-star Thing. I don't have a Science Awakening gem, but I would certainly take him up. I'd probably take Mr. Fantastic up as well. Abomination and Electro, they are, of course, 2 of those rare champions. They are actually both in the current 5-star feature crystal, so it would be nice to get them, but I'm not exactly jonesing for them. It would just be cool to have. Gotta catch them all, right? Quake, I definitely need to take up. I think I'm going to give her one of these 3 to 4 gems that I have off, but I think I'll just go ahead and do it. I believe she is a 2016 champion, not 2015, so even the gem from variant 1 wouldn't help. Maybe variant 5 is coming soon. Again, this is the beginning of April and it's not here, so maybe next month in May. So I'm kind of hesitating on any 2015 2016 champ for the most part, but I'll probably make some moves here and there. Tempted to take up She-Hulk just because I know she does so well in endgame content. I would need to learn her more. I was recently thinking about taking up Gladiator Hulk to rank 4. At least, maybe not rank 5, but at least a rank 4 since he is awakened. But I did recently pull him as a 6-star, so I would kind of prefer to take him to rank 2 before I would take the 5-star to anything higher than rank 3. Again, I do have those 2 gems, but I don't want to use one of these on him. If I am thinking about working on the 6-star instead of the 5-star. Invisible Woman, I am very tempted to take up to rank 5. I know that she has a lot of good uses. I do put her on Alliance War defense, so I'm tempted to do it kind of even just for that. But we'll see. And Void is another one that I probably will take to rank 5 at some point. It just took me so long to get him and so long to awaken him that, of course, I'm so much more used to Captain America Infinity War. Still probably my favorite champ in the game. But again, one of them, Void or Invisible Woman, I would do a natural rank 5 on. I mean, I can do at least 4 natural rank 5s right now, just looking at those resources that you saw that I have. And again, this is just the beginning of the month. We still have the brand new event quest, which I haven't even started. Obviously, the Glory Store just recently got a nice buff, so I could certainly do a lot. But for now, I would really just only focus on Invisible Woman, Void, maybe Human Torch, just to kind of bring him up to have a backup. But again, that's not really as much of a priority because I have him as a 6-star, and he is my rank 2. So he is my second highest ranked 6-star champion. The overall 6-star science roster, as you can see, is kind of slim. I mean, I still would love to get a 6-star Captain America. Infinity War, 6-star Mr. Fantastic, of course, would be great. Or Thing, since I don't have them as 5 stars. Invisible Woman would be kind of cool. Ditto Void. I mean, again, obviously much better. Awakened, so not expecting that anytime soon. Gladiator Hulk is someone that I'm thinking about using the generic Rankup Gem on, but I don't really need to use it right now just because of all of these natural resources that I have. So I don't think I'm going to. So this roster is pretty much going to stay as is because I don't really see a need to rank 2 Gladiator Hulk, Luke Cage, Yellow Jacket, or Spider-Man. And I would like to take Human Torch to rank 3. I absolutely would, but I'm very, very far away from forming that tier 5 CC. I did pick Science as the 25% frag selector from the Act 6 completion, but I'm still a ways away. So Science roster, not much is going to happen here anytime soon. Maybe just some like 2 to 3s and 3 to 4s. Let's talk about skill next. Let's get back into the 5 stars. And I have to address, not the elephant in the room, but the first thing I absolutely have to address is the fact that, yes, I am still missing a Nick Fury. Again, both as a 5 and a 6-star. I've been saving skill resources, but I think it might be time to finally start using some of them. That skill awakening gem has been sitting around for a while. The skill 4 to 5 rank up gem has been sitting around for a while. So I don't know. I think it's time to use it on somebody. I've been thinking about Squirrel Girl, especially if I can get her awakened from the current featured. I wouldn't take up Korg. I don't have him on Alliance War defense. Maybe if I swapped him in, I would think about it, but Black Widow, I did use one of the 2016 rank up gems on, so I was able to take her up to rank 4, but she's not going up any higher. And no one else really that I'm thinking of. Night Thrasher does need to be awakened, and I still don't really know how to play him at all. So, Thor Rags for Prestige maybe. Stealthy is another one that I'm thinking about. I do need to learn him more as well, and he is going to be one of my quick rank ups here pretty darn soon. I just got him from the Act 6 completion. Still haven't used him too much yet, but I mean, as you can see, he's only sitting at rank 1. So he is absolutely going up to at least rank 4, probably rank 5, and probably with that skill gem. The only one, like I said, that might get in the way, so to speak, is Squirrel Girl if I get her awakened from the 5-star featured crystal. Still missing a few, as you can see in here. OG Daredevil is in here for some reason. I didn't really think that he was available as a 5-star. I don't think we've seen him from any dungeon crystals or anything, so I don't know. We'll see. Punisher, again, another one of those rare ones. Haven't pulled him from an uncollected arena crystal yet. Ronan would be cool. Elsa would be cool. And of course, Mole Man is very, very new. But yeah, so really it's all about the Nick Fury sized hole in my 5 and 6-star roster, but mostly just the 5-star because I can't do much with the 6-star roster. I mean, as you can see here, I do have Aegon, which is great. If I were to awaken him, I probably would use that generic rank up gem to take him to at least rank 2. I know it seems like, how do you not do that instantly? Well, of course, I have him maxed out as a 5-star right now. So, you know, I'd be able, if I could get him awakened, I'd be able to take his Sig level up a bit. I literally have not used a single Sig Stone, 6-star Sig Stone that we've gotten from any like gifts or anything like that. So, like if we look at Daredevil, for instance, I don't have many, as you can see. I've got, what, 20, 25. So I'd be able to take Aegon's Sig level up to, what would that be? 27 plus 20, so 47. You know, like it's helpful, but it's nowhere near max Sig. So for now, I will just keep using the 5-star, even if I get this guy awakened. If I get Aegon awakened, like I said, he would probably go to the front of the line to use that rank 2 gem on. But aside from that, this is pretty straightforward. Again, another kind of underwhelming roster in terms of 6-star. Like I said, I would much prefer the 5-star Nick Fury. I could use the awakening gem, take him straight to rank 5, but you know, would be very happy with a 6-star Nick Fury as well. Everybody else is just kind of there. Daredevil and Moon Knight are kind of are 2 of my only awakened 6-stars, so that's depressing. But yeah, not much to talk about for the 6-star skill roster. All right, moving on to Mutant, and there are definitely some moves that I would like to make in Mutant, in the Mutant class, I should say. I mean, if you remember, I do have a 3-4 and a 4-5 gem, and one of those 3-4 2016 gems. To talk about that one first real fast, most likely it'll be Old Man Logan. I did have a long-saved 2015 gem that went to Colossus post-buff. I might still actually take him to rank 5. I like him post-buff. I do use him on defense. I do sneak him in some other places here and there. Not my top mutant champ or anything, but certainly would consider taking him to rank 5. Now, the moves that I definitely want to make. Taking Domino higher than rank 3, I know it's bad that it's still at this point. But she absolutely needs to go up to a minimum of rank 4. She's honestly going to be a rank 5. I mean, again, I've got the 3-4 and a 4-5 gem. Namor I've taken back to rank 3 after selling him and getting him back after the whole rebalancing thing. He's another one that's going to go to at least rank 4. So Domino and Namor for sure are going to rank 4. And then between the 2 of them and Havoc, and I guess maybe Colossus, at least one of them to go to rank 5 because I have the gem. But I'll honestly take up probably at least another one to rank 5. My mutant roster as a whole needs some love, and this is where it's going to be. At least 2 rank 5. I don't have a rank 5. I believe it's my only class right now where I do not have a rank 5. Yeah, it is. I mean, I've only got the 1 science, and I've only got the 1 mystic, but all classes are represented except for mutant. So it is a long past time for me to do at least one of them, but it'll be at least 2. Iceman I may take up to rank 4. Emma, I would like to get awakened, but, you know, she should probably go to at least rank 4 as well. She's still got some usage here and there. Sunspot, I know everybody loves Sunspot. I still haven't really used them all that much in terms of an Incinerate God. Again, I tend to lean on my Human Torch just because a 6-star rank 2 is very deadly, but he's someone that should come up as well. No one else I'm really jonesing for to take up anytime soon. I am curious about Weapon X. I talked about this in the account overview video recently, but it says here that he is apparently also or will be available as a 5-star, so we shall see. Gold Pool still evades me. Obviously, New Storm is not available yet. And then Omega Red I've been wanting as a 5-star for the longest time. I do have a gem, an Awakening gem I could use on him. I could take him to like Max Sig basically immediately. He just keeps avoiding me for some reason. So I would absolutely love a 5-star Omega Red or a 6-star. But again, the 5-star is going to be much easier to rank up, to awaken, to get to max sig, which is absolutely what he needs. This is another kind of underwhelming class in terms of 6-stars. You know, maybe if Sabretooth got awakened, I might take him to rank 2 with that gem, but again, not rushing into it anytime soon, or any of the others. I mean, a lot of those champs that I talked about, I would love as a 6-star. I do have a 6-star Mutant Awakening gem from my first run at the Abyss. So if I were to pull a Domino, or a Havoc, or a Namor, or Omega Red, or even maybe Emma Frost or Mr. Sinister, just because 6-stars are still so rare, I would be very happy with awakening them. So I'm hoping for a God tier Mutant 6-star pull in the near future, because I don't want that Mutant gem to just keep collecting dust. But right now, 6-star Mutant class, kind of underwhelming. Let's go ahead and move on to Cosmic. Of course, one of my favorite classes. And I do have to talk about the other quote-unquote elephant in the room. The one rank up I actually have already done after I did the 1.5 million account overview video. Earlier in the week, there was Level Up and Cosmic Advancement on at the same time. And I was like, all right, let's get this party started. And I took Captain Marvel to rank 5. Obviously, no regrets. But I was going to keep it on the down low until my weekly crystal opening video earlier this week, which, if you have not watched, that's popping up in the corner. Happened to pull her from a basic. And the only reason I even decided to talk about it and bring it up is because after I took her to rank 5 and I put some extra 6 stones into her, she still was not in my top 4. But with that dupe, with the 20 extra sig levels, she snuck into my top 3. I don't think you see her if you're viewing my profile from the outside. But of course, this is how I see my own profile. And she's number 3 overall for me. And my prestige is now from 10-3 to 10-4. So that was pretty awesome. But the cat was basically immediately out of the bag the same day that I ranked her up. So that was pretty funny. Vision, I took up with some Rankup Gems as well. I might rank 5 him. He's been on my defense for a while now and does pretty darn well. Venom is one that I took up with a 2016 gem. Pretty happy about that. I did rank up Ronin. He certainly came in handy for one of the Act 6.4 bosses. So I took, taking him to rank 4 was certainly a great move there. Pretty solid Cosmic roster overall. No big moves that I want to make. Like I said, maybe Vision Arcus to rank 5. Corvus is fine at rank 4 for the obvious reason that's coming up here in about 2 seconds. But no other big ones that I want to do here. I'm still missing a 5-star Hyperion. I do want to awaken him, obviously, and take him up and stuff like that. I've just been waiting on him for forever and absolutely nothing. Thor would be another cool one. He's a rare one. So is Black Bolt, but Thor would be the one I'm more interested in. Thanos, obviously, is a super duper rare champion. Nova, Silver Surfer, I would like to pull them. It would be really cool if I could add them to the roster. Terrax, of course, is still pretty brand new. So yeah, no big moves that I plan on doing here. Again, I've only got a regular 2 to 3 Cosmic Gems, so it's not like there's much I could do anyway. But for the most part, I'm okay with the Cosmic roster, the Cosmic 5-star roster as it is right now. 6-star roster is a little lacking, but what I lack in quantity, I make up for in quality with the top champion, which is my rank 3 Corvus. Absolutely love this guy. Of course, he just melts everything. Oh, it's amazing. Everything else is fine. But it's just really all about the 6-star Corvus. Of course, there are some of these. I would actually still really like a 6-star Gamora. She's not available as a 5-star. Still haven't really used her all that much post-buff, and I would like to. So I would be very happy with a 6-star Gamora, in addition to a number of these, of course. But yeah, no big moves here that I'm really planning on. Again, maybe if Cole Obsidian got awakened, maybe use the 1 to 2 gem on him. But again, I don't really see using him on that much. So that would just be using the gem just to use the gem, basically. Let's talk about tech next, because I need to get rid of Cosmic. Let's talk about tech next. The class with, I believe, the most amount of rank 5s, at least as of right now, which is 3. I got Spidey, I got Ghost, and I got Warlock. I love them all so much, but I could definitely make some moves. No Rankup Gem unless you count that 3 to 4 2015, which, I mean, I'll probably use on Ultron. I was waiting for him to get awakened, which he did definitely a little while, like months ago. Then I thought maybe I would save him for like OG Vision if he ever comes around for a deal again. He's been getting cheaper and cheaper in deals lately. So, you know, the next time it comes around, I might finally get him. And I would hope that that gem is usable on him. It does say that you can. I think it's in the description still. So as far as I know, you can. There you go. If you look kind of towards the bottom right of that box. Vision right there. So, yeah. But, I mean, you know, I should just use it on like an Ultron or something like that just so I can take him to rank 4 for arena points, things like that. Mysterio, I still would love to get awakened, but he's going to rank 5. I would absolutely like to take him to rank 5. You know, maybe Darkhawk, now that he's been awakened and sigged up a bunch, to potentially put him on defense, but someone else in my group has him on defense, so that would be kind of a waste of resources right now. And no other big moves. Sentinel, I did finally get from that same opening earlier this week, so I do want to work on him. I want to take him up to at least rank 3, rank 4, something like that. No Awakening Gem or anything, not that I would use it on him anyway, and don't have him as a 6-star. So I was very happy to finally get him added. So really the one big one that I'm missing is Guillotine 2099. That would also be a great pull to have, but yeah, again, in terms of 5 stars, I'm looking pretty good after I, you know, take Mysterio to rank 5, rank him Sentinel a bit. I'm pretty happy there. The 6-star roster is the most diverse, as you can see right here, but no amazing champions for the most part. I mean, Dr. Octopus is definitely good. Red Skull, you know, has his uses, mostly against Havoc, but, you know, has some other uses as well. Nebula, I do like having her as a 6-star, but again, none of these are really, like, rush out to use that generic rank 2 gem on. So, you know, this is pretty much going to stay as is. Rocket is another of my very few awakened 6-stars, so that's still pretty underwhelming. But yeah, I mean, at this point, pretty much any of these other ones that I have as 5 stars, I would love to get as 6 stars. I'm looking at Darkhawk, Ghost, well, Guillotine 2099 I don't have, but she would be great as a 6-star. I would even like Infinity Man as a 6-star. That would be solid. Mysterio would be cool. Sentinel, of course, would be cool. Warlock would be amazing. I'd love a 5 and a 6-star Warlock. I know it's greedy to say, but I just would absolutely love it. But yeah, no big moves really for the 6-star. Or, well, 5-star tech roster has some work to do, but 6-star tech roster is really going nowhere anytime soon. And now we get to the Mystic class. And, of course, we have to talk about the other big hole in the roster. I mean, there are a few here for the 5 stars. As you can see, I'm missing a bunch of 5-star Mystic champions, but moving on. Not even saying anything. You know what it is. Voodoo, I would like to take to rank 5 at some point. I did use one of the 2016 gems on him. Very, very quickly use that. I might use one of these on Ghost Rider. Since you saw, I do have I have two regular 3 to 4 Mystic Rankup Gems. And then I think I just have the one. I don't remember if I have 1 or 2. You saw in the video. But again, like variant 1, still some gems to pick up there, so I'm kind of waiting on that right now. Don't use Ghost Rider much anymore these days anyway, but still would be nice to take him up at some point. Man-Thing I still need to learn as well. I would like to rank him up a bit, maybe put him on defense, but also see where his other uses lie. Magic would still love to get awakened one of these days, so Symbiote Supreme is the lone rank 5 Mystic champion, but there's so many that I would take to rank 5 if I could only pull them. I mean, I'm missing some old ones too, like Dormammu, Mordo, I still have not pulled for some reason. Doctor Strange, of course, is a rare one. But really, it's all about this person. And Longshot, Mojo, would love to pull either of them. I would absolutely rank 5 either of them. I do have a Mystic Awakening gem. So, definitely a lot of Mystic moves that I can make here. It's just a question of when. when can I pull these champions that I want to take all the way up? The 6-star Mystic roster is not bad. Recently, I pulled Morningstar, I believe it was a couple of months ago now. Symbiote Supreme I just recently pulled. So those I'm quite happy with. Doctor Strange I do like. I would like to get him awakened. Him I would actually consider taking a rank 2 if I got him awakened. I do still like him. He's been getting better again with synergies lately. Still not as good as he used to, but I do still like him. So if I could get him awakened just so he could have that counterspell ability, I would probably take him up. I didn't mention her before, but Black Widow Clairvoyant is another one that I still would really like to get. 6-star would be cool, 5-star as well, of course. But once again, Doctor Doom. I mean, it's all the same ones. Doctor Doom, Longshot, Mojo. Sorcerer Supreme is coming to the game this month. Very excited for her. I want to pull her as a 5 or a 6-star, but all those that I just mentioned, I would absolutely love as a 6-star as well, and would easily take any of them to rank 2, potentially rank 3. I mean, I'm not close to any class of a tier 5 CC right now. I pulled the one Cosmic tier 5 CC from the Abyss, which is how my Corvus got to rank 3. Like I said, I grabbed Science Catalysts from the 25% Selector from the Act 6 run, but that's it. I'm not really close on any class right now, so it's going to be a while before I can form one and even think about another 6-star to rank 3 of any class. But the Mystic class has always been kind of buggy with me. Like, it's just some of the champs take forever to land in my account. I seem to be cursed when it comes to Mystic champions, and Doctor Doom is absolutely proof positive of that. So yeah, so what am I thinking about again overall, just as a kind of a recap? I'm going to be doing a lot of rank 5s. That's still the plan right now, is to focus on 5 stars rather than 6 stars. I mean, again, I do have the 2 rank 5 gems for skill and for mutant. So, again, I'm looking at Havoc, Namor, Domino. One of them will absolutely go to rank 5. In terms of skill, it'll be either Squirrel Girl or Stealthy once I get him ranked up a bunch more. So that's happening absolutely. I'm trying to save these resources for things like Doctor Doom, Nick Fury, Omega Red, but they're just not coming. So I would much rather start using these gems now, especially since I still also have plenty of resources to use as well. Again, other rank 5s, maybe Vision Arcus, probably Void and or Invisible Woman. Dr. Voodoo I would really like. Mysterio is absolutely happening. And we'll kind of see from there. But yeah, the focus is still going to be on 5 stars just because my 6-star roster is getting nice and diverse. It's just not getting all that strong. So, Symbiote Supreme is one I might take up to rank 2. But again, I've got the maxed out 5-star. Who's also awakened. Ditto Aegon. Hulk, will probably get some focus. I can shift away from the 5-star and go into the 6-star now. But most of these, yeah, they're just not really worth taking above rank 1. So they're going to sit there, and I'm going to keep hoping for some great 6-star pulls. But that will wrap it up. So thank you so much for watching, especially if you stuck all the way to the end here. Let me know, what do you think for who I am thinking about in these different classes? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Put it in the comments below. I am certainly going to be doing a lot of these rank ups within the next week or so. So the rating is definitely going to go up a bunch. Prestige should hopefully go up a little bit as well based on who I'm focusing on, Sig Stones, things like that. And I'm just going to keep opening. 5-star featured, 5-star basics, probably only 6-star basics. I'm kind of scared of the featured, but we'll see. So hopefully I get one of these God tiers that I have still been looking for so long. But we shall see. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, ring the bell. All that stuff helps me out, and I greatly appreciate it. Keep being safe out there. I'm going to keep the content rolling as much as I possibly can with everything going on. Be safe. Wash your hands. I hope you're staying healthy. Be kind and patient to each other. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you next time.